Come alive and take all you can, 'cause we will rise up, we will rise up. I know we'll conquer every land, unstoppable, it's all part of the plan, 'cause we will rise up, we will rise up.
During the third day of the European Para Championships, the first action got underway in Goalball. Para Judo saw its final battles in this championship, while Boccia and Para Tennis players continued their playoff matches to move the tournament forward. In Rotterdam, Goalball will showcase 10 competing men's teams and are divided into 2 groups.
Goalball explained. Goalball involves blind and visually impaired athletes aiming to score by throwing a ball into the opponent's goal. Athletes, classified from less than 10% vision to total blindness but playing together in one match, all wear blinded glasses to ensure fairness. The ball, containing a bell, must bounce at least once in the attacking team's area and once in the neutral area for players to track it audibly. Tactile markings on the pitch assist in player orientation. Once the ball is blocked, it must be returned within 10 seconds. Matches have 2 12-minute halves, or end when there's a 10-goal difference.
In the opening game of the day, there was a close battle between Hungary and Sweden.
And this is the first goal of these championships, scored by Hungary, and it is by the number 5, Zoltán Rusa. And an instant reply from Sweden, no messing about. 2 goals in the space of a few seconds. And we have liftoff in the Goalball European Sea Championships, and it is the number 6, Oliver Reiberg. Just got to manage fitness levels and energy levels throughout the championships. Oh, but here we go. This is another one for Hungary. It goes over the body of Felix Rosval and into the back of the net. It's Hungary who lead 4-1.
It touches it not that well. It's a little bounce in it, and it's, I don't know, it's on his feet maybe then, and yeah, his feet weren't really well placed, and it bounces over. It rolls over.
Yeah, he said that his favourite place on earth is his bed. And I know this is a bit of an early start for Sweden and for Felix this morning. Oh, good save, diving down to the right by the number 9 for Sweden. Flinging himself to the left, using his fingertips to push it past the post. Good save between the number 6, the left winger, and the centre. And here comes the response from the number 6, Gabriel Bukta. That one is wide.
Yeah, but it's quite down the line. It was well placed in my opinion. So.
Yeah, testing Felix Rosval in that far right corner. Here comes that fire down this near side. That one's parried away. It's a good save.
Yeah, good work from Sweden, who put the ball to the other player, to the other side, and surprised a bit the winger there.
From Oliver Reiberg, it's a ball over, so it's back with Sweden. Reiberg flings it down that far side and scores.
What a magnificent throw.
Brilliant finish from Oliver Reiberg. That's his second of the game, the second of these championships.
Down the line and on a good speed in the middle, but it didn't surprise the middle player.
Comes Majsek, it takes a touch off Lornashek and into the back of the net. It's 7-heaven for Hungary. They now have a 4-goal advantage and are in control of this Group B match, the first match of the Goalball here at the Championships.
We were offensive on paper, the best team, but due to penalties we lost games. So yeah, it's paying cash. Ah, what a nice goal!
It certainly was, and it's Oliver Reiberg. Well, he made up for conceding the penalty of the save. He's now got a goal. Hungary just simply roll the ball forward into the centre of the court. And that is full time in the first match of the European C Championships and the European Para Championships here in Rotterdam. It ended up being a really close match, and as we talked about earlier, Tom, in the game, those penalties in the end have proved really crucial as Hungary just sneak that victory by 8 goals to 7. It's been a brilliant start to the European Para Championships.
Hungary beat one of the tournament favourites, Sweden, 8-7. Hungary then continued their day with a game against Italy.
Flings it down that far side and scores for Italy, the first of the match. And it goes the way of the Italians, and he salutes the team bench and the rest of his teammates. Belotti opens the scoring for Italy. Manuel Nicolo on this near side, scores, gets it through the pocket. And Hungary have their first of the match, and it's an important moment for Hungary. It is Zoltán Russo with the goal. And that's another one that bounces him into the air and hits the back of Pizzotta and goes in, and it's 2 in quick succession after the timeout for Zoltán Russo.
Almost the same throw, same... Quiet, please.
Oh, and Italy hit back. Christian Belotti, the number 4, with the throw and the goal.
Belotti and Nicolo change side, and it immediately pays off.
5. Quiet, please.
Oh, and Emmanuel Nicolo squeezes it past the Hungarian defence and extends Italy's lead to 8-6. Oh, and it bobbles over the bodies after the initial save from Pizzotta and into the back of the net, and Hungary get within 1. Quick responses from both teams, and that is a massive goal.
Quiet, please.
The responsibility is going to fall to Zsolt Majic. The number 1, it bounces and scores! Goes past Nicolo, and Hungary lead 12-11 with 19 seconds left on the clock.
The Hungarians came back from 0-4 down to defeat Italy 11-10 in an epic match. In Pool B, the match between Sweden and Bulgaria was also very entertaining for the spectators.
Sweden been playing goalball for 24 years. His first club tournament back in 1999, and he's made his national team debut in 2001. But the first goal of this match goes the way of Sweden, and it is, no surprises, Olive Ryberg who scores for Sweden, the number 6, pinpoint accuracy. He was their main attacking force in their first game, Bulgaria, against Italy earlier on in the day. And here comes another one that bounces over the body of Dinkov and into the back of the net. It's Olive Ryberg, he's at it again. It's 3 goals to his name, a big thumbs up to his team bench area. There is Alexei Dinkov with a response. That is a long ball, and a chance now for Sweden to regain that 4-goal advantage.
A clear long ball.
It certainly is, but it's making all the difference here. Felix Osval scores for Sweden. Punches the sky, a massive smile on his face. He's scored another one for Sweden, and they are in total control.
Sort of studied number, a studied performance, but
Here is Dinkov, an important throw, and it's an important save from Olive Ryberg. How important that moment could be in the context of this match. It remains Sweden 10, Bulgaria 8. Big moments in the game. Ryberg throws down that far side. It's a brilliant save from Dinkov. He flung himself to his right and pushed it past the post. Can he just cause a little bit of nerves for Sweden? Not on this occasion. And Sweden almost there. And that should seal it for Sweden. Felix Rosvall with a huge goal for Sweden. And now they are well on course to secure their first points at the European Para Championships.
A superb individual performance from Olof Ryberg helped Sweden defeat Bulgaria and claim their first victory of the championships. Tomorrow, the goalball action will resume with the remaining group stage matches. In Para Judo, the women's team final took place between Ukraine and Turkey.
Para Judo explained. Para Judo is judo for visually impaired athletes. Contenders must grasp and hold on to each other's suit at all times. They compete in weight classes and in different vision level categories. A match, lasting up to 4 minutes, can be won with 1 ippon, or 2 waza-ari, or lost by 3 penalties. In a tie, the golden score settles the match. Any score or the third penalty concludes it.
So we're actually gonna start with the gold and silver medalists, and they're competing here in the under 57 kilogram category, but in individual competition, B1, B2 and B3. And they were always fighting together, so that has had some disadvantage to the B1 athletes, the one with the least sight vision. And here you saw a textbook right-sided Seonage coming in the end. Ooh, that was going for me in both directions, so let's see. So it's again Yesulyurt who takes a first score on the board. So that's the second Ozari there for Yesulyurt, and she is deciding this match with an ippon score now. 2 Ozari scored, and a 4-2 score for Turkey. So a good win for Turkey in this match against Ukraine. So it's a first win for Turkey, and they will need another win to be the European champions. It's not going to be easy. Go for the left side, but didn't find enough space there. And here actually going over. And I think they will try to take a look at that to see if that was enough for Ozari's score for Tasin. And I think she has a good chance here. She's quite tall for her category. Oh, that's it. And that's what I was afraid of for Uslu. But Seek take a well-deserved win here. If Ukraine stays in this battle, or if Turkey is going to take the European title. So 1 minute left in this exciting contest, and they're really battling it out here for European title. Ooh, that was a mistake. That was exactly what I was talking about before. So in case Avricia comes up with these kind of sutami, she leaves herself vulnerable for taking over on the ground, and that's exactly what happened here. And that is unfortunate for Avriciuk, but Turkey is gonna take a win. And it's a 4-2 score. Turkey is the European champion here. So Ukraine obviously didn't have a full team present here today. Turkey also missed the over 70 kilogram for J1 athletes. But they did it. They are the new European champion on this first ever European Para Championships in Rotterdam.
Despite Ukraine's quality and having 3 individual European champions, Turkey managed to secure a surprise victory. In the men's team final, Turkey competed against the IBSA team, which unites individuals from multiple nations.
Kilogram category, for example, are not present anymore in VI Judo. And it's unfortunate for some of the athletes, and I think Sivci has a great example, and here showing that he's a really skillful athlete, and it's really unfortunate for Varkovsky. I think also a misstep here. So right side at Seonage, and what a day for Oscar Wiedeken. It's the second time that he decides the contest for the IPSA team and keep them alive. So it's a 3-3 score, and a draw will have to Para Judo team. But I've already seen some other big surprises here today. Left side at Seonage. This time it was really well under. And the IPSA team is taking yet another win in this team competition.
The IBSA team won a unique gold medal in the team competition, in all triumphing over 3 opposing teams. In wheelchair tennis, the main focus was on Dutch competitors.
Wheelchair Tennis explained. Wheelchair tennis is one of the most accessible sports during EPC 2023. The only playing rule that distinguishes it from Olympic tennis, the ball is allowed to bounce twice, the last of which may be outside the playing area. Athletes are divided into 2 categories. The open class is for athletes with permanent disabilities of one or both legs, but without impaired arm function. And the quad class is for athletes with additional impairments in the playing arm, altering the ability to handle the racket and maneuver the wheelchair.
Diede de Groot clinched a victory in her match against Katharina Kruger.
Winding up on a big forehand, approaching the forecourt was de Groot, but she's put it long. Well constructed point from Diede de Groot. Terrific battling from Kruger. From 2 break points down, she brings about deuce. Hard hitting rally. Finding the lines magnificently. What a backhand from Kruger, my goodness. Underneath it, flipped it towards the sideline and kissing the interior tram line. That flat cross-court ground stroke, pulling Kruger out wide and ultimately well beyond her reach.
15.
Effective forehand of the cross-court variety from de Groot. Well reached by Kruger. She was always at a disadvantageous position after that ground stroke in the wheelhouse of the tournament #1 seed. His second serve. She was sent scrambling on the first ground stroke after her serve was Kruger, and again it left acres of open court for Dida de Groot to work with. A spot of increased pressure when a player finds himself serving for a set or indeed the match, but Dida de Groot not outwardly showing any such nerves here. Oh, what a way to close it out. Ace number 3, and Dida de Groot allows herself a fist pump celebration. A straight sets victory. 6-3, 6-love over her familiar rival Katarina Kruger.
In the other semi-final, Aniek van Koot faced Lucy Schuker, and it was van Koot who secured her place in the final. Diede and Aniek will team up for the doubles final and face off against each other in the singles final.
I expect a lot of people passing by, and we're really gonna bring the tennis to the people, which is gonna be very exciting. And I'm just really excited. I've also invited a lot of my family, so I'm excited for them to see me play as well.
In boccia, each throw increased in importance as the playoffs began with quarterfinal and semi-final battles.
Boccia Explained. Boccia is a strategic ball sport for athletes with various motor impairments. Athletes throw coloured balls as close as possible to a white target ball, the jack, a bit like pétanque. Here, players are divided into classes depending on how they can play the ball or their physical abilities. Each individual or pair throws 4 ends of 6 balls. Team matches consist of 6 rounds. Each ball closer to the jack than the opposing team scores a point. The one with the most points is the winner.
A remarkable game was played in the women's BC2 category. 3rd seed Ana Correa beat the current world boccia #1 in the BC2 women's competition.
Little tricky situation. That's a good ball. You need to open so much. That's enough. Ball is there, but now seems to be good. Should be enough to move 1 red. She does. And she does it, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what a game this is. What a game this is. What a game that we have. And I've had look at this activity. Yeah, the player. Wow, fantastic. Really enjoy it. Wow. I think this is a white card. It's a white card. It's a white card. Well done here, Anna Katarina. He's making here the job. Well done for her. What a respect also from Claire, who's been in so much finals, and he really did a great job for this. What a ball here, the last moments, Anna Katarina. This is what really good ball.
Tomorrow, the boccia action continues with team and pair matches, while we'll have to wait until Saturday to determine the medalists in the individual categories. The third day in Rotterdam unfolded with a multitude of unforgettable and surprising victories. After the judo competitions concluded, Ukraine maintains its lead at the top of the overall medal table with 9 medals, followed by Azerbaijan with 7 and Georgia with 6. The championship's momentum carries forward into tomorrow, featuring boccia, wheelchair tennis and goalball, with wheelchair basketball launching the day's activities.